Hi everybody, Scott with Birdsong Guitars in Texas, and this is going to be a little Q&A session. The question today, does body wood matter in a solid body electric instrument? I get asked this all the time, and yes, it seasons, but it's not a fundamental seasoning like it would be in an acoustic instrument. Even though all instruments are acoustic instruments first, it has much of a less pronounced impact going from one wood to the other, just on the body of a solid body instrument, than it would changing the wood in an acoustic instrument body. So it seasons the soup. It's not going to change pea soup into minestrone soup. All things identical. Okay, and this is after the structure. The structure, as in what type of instrument is it? Is it chambered? Is it a bass? Where are your pickups located? What type of pickups are they? Things like that. And then before we get to, I have cheat notes for this, and this is not a complete list, but before we get to amplifier, room, effects, your hands, and your ears, and whether any of these accentuate or attenuate the very frequencies where the differences would be in body wood. So one guy may pick up an instrument and pick up another instrument that's very similar out of two different body woods, and may hear the most profound difference known to mankind because his ear just happens to pick that frequency up, the room is accentuating that frequency, the curve in the amplifier happens to bring that out, something about the resonance and how he plays brings it out, and it may be profound for him. And the player next to him may pick up the exact two instruments and may hear no difference whatsoever, especially if he's in a different environment through a different amp in a different time and space. So then they can go online and beat each other up because they're both right. But in reality, there's no right thing. It's a matter of perception. It's a matter of the air, the sound waves, the movement. And when you scale all of that back to like just making, say, a Strat, two identical Strats, one with a walnut body, one with an ash body, you may or may not hear the difference. Now, in extremes, you make one of red cedar and one out of a solid chunk of ebony, yeah, you're probably going to hear some differences. In my experience, the neck wood in electrics trumps body wood as far as the influence on its overall sound. I find that if you took those two identical Strats and you swapped one of the maple necks for mahogany, oh, you're going to hear it's going to fundamentally change the resonance of the instrument. That's just in my experience with what I've done. So that kind of answers that as far as in my little world. That last example is a very extreme example of that would be a neck-through instrument where the both ends of the strings are attached to one piece of wood and it goes all the way through the instrument. That's going to be your fundamental main tonal ingredient of wood, is going to be that neck wood. So there you have it. Your mileage may vary, but that is the truth as I see it in here from my little shop. Thank you so much. For more information, I meant to do that, birdsongguitars.com, or give me a call if you're interested in anything we do or any questions, 512-395-5126. Laters. Thanks.